Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at two figures in the Batman the Caped Crusader line from Spin Master. We have the Riddler and Man-Bat. Now I do have a Man-Bat already that is kind of a brown with blue pants, I believe. This is a new repaint. You can see it's a Target exclusive where he is white with orange pants, which I actually think is kind of cool. From what I can remember, I think in the Arkham Knight game he's white. I know that there's been a couple different, revamps and designs for the character over the years. And I think the orange pants almost make it seem like he broke out of prison, which is kind of neat. So I really like this color scheme for him. And for the Riddler, you can see the packaging is different. This is part of the newest wave. They've kind of gone back and changed the packaging up a little bit, and everything has this kind of tech theme to it. You can see that Batman, Robin, Batwoman, and this other Batman down here all have this, like, almost Tron-esque kind of like circuitry pattern on their costumes, and it's all this bat tech motif. We'll get into that more. I'm going to show you when we open this up. They come like the little pamphlet that shows you all the other characters that are available, but we get a regular Riddler in this line, which is nice because we haven't had him yet. You can see we're getting the Joker again. I think that's a new mold for the Joker. I think they changed up the Batman mold a little bit. You can actually see here on the back of the packaging, and hopefully this is showing up, but this is the first Batman mold, and then you can see here how the jawline's a little different. He's got kind of a chin strap here where this guy doesn't. I think the body structure is probably the same, but the head sculpt is definitely different. And I think this is a different Robin figure as well. I'm not sure if this is the same Batwoman or not. I know it's a new Joker mold, and then they have this like Jolly Rancher clear variant for some reason, but I don't know. They're doing weird variant stuff. So really, the only one I really needed to get out of this line was the Riddler. So I'm happy to have him because he's the only actual like new character that we're getting in this wave. And I'm pretty sure Mr. Freeze is going to be in the next wave, and everything has kind of a frost motif and everything like that. So also wanted to give a quick shout out to my friend Chris, who helped get this for me, and my friend Rye, who helped get this for me. So I have not been able to find anything recently around me. So shout out to my friends for helping hook me up with these. But yeah, I'm really excited for both of these. I'm going to go ahead and start opening up the accessories, and I guess we'll take a look at what we get. So for the Riddler, it looks like they've shifted it around now, and instead of having, I guess technically the lockers are still on the side here, but instead of opening the flap, you just come around to the back, and then you pop this open. Now, I feel like this encourages stealing in the stores more often. Well, actually, you know what? I can't get this open at all, so maybe I'm wrong. I guess technically this little flap wasn't really stopping you in the store either, but it does also make it so that if you wanted to keep these cards, it would be a little bit more difficult. Okay, well, I am having a time. Alright. Now what is there tape here? Is that what's going on? Maybe if I cut this away a little bit. I'm not really sure what the holdup is. I thought it was perforated, but it's not really helping me out. Alright, so forget what I said. There's no way you're going to be able to break into these in the store. Oh, I see what I was doing. I'm trying to pull away like a piece of the plastic, and I guess that's not what I'm supposed to do. Alright, just get these open. Come on. Alright, so it looks like we have some translucent accessories. Alright, we got a Riddler staff. Excellent. Was hoping for a Riddler staff. Wish it was a little bit longer, but overall, pretty happy with that. Next up, we have a iPad briefcase lunchbox. I'm not really sure what this is. It looks like a large tablet with an antenna and a handle, so I don't know. We'll figure that out together, I guess. We'll see. And then you have this radar gun. I don't know. I feel like they're just slapping together different accessories. This almost looks like a camcorder on the back here, but then it has maybe some kind of frequency jamming device. I'm not really sure. So yeah, I don't know. Those are some weird accessories. So there's that. Let's go ahead and open up the Man-Bat and see what he comes with. And we see the card here of Batman fighting the Man-Bat. I guess they're getting rid of the cards because obviously Riddler does not have one. So let's go ahead and open this up so we can see what we get. Another piece of bat armor. I've got several of these. Is this one different? No, I think it's the same. I don't know, I gotta be honest, these don't excite me all that much with the armors, but they're okay. Oh, here we go. We have a Freddy Krueger claw. I'm pretty sure the other Man-Bat came with claws like this. Is this just the second one? Yeah. So he's got 2 claws and a piece of armor. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You know, he's Man-Bat. He doesn't really need guns or anything like that. He's usually not even in a cohesive mind state. He just kind of flies around very animal instinct-like, so wouldn't really be using tools. But there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys out of this packaging, and we'll take a closer look. All right, so we'll take a look at the Riddler first. And I have to admit, when I first looked at this, I thought to myself, well, all they did was take the Joker's body and slap a new head on him. But I gotta be honest, I think there's a decent amount of retooling here. I mean, you can see that the jacket, this one's closed, this one's open. They have a different tie, so that's all different molding. If you look at the sleeves, he's definitely got a more tapered sleeve, and he's got these buttons here. The gloves are definitely different. I would say probably the legs are the same. They look pretty similar, and the tails on the back look pretty similar. So they probably had like a jumping off point, but they actually did a decent amount of remolding, and he looks really good. And the paint applications are all sharp. The hat looks great. The mask and the hair are all very sharply painted. Very nice. Articulation pretty standard for these figures. Head can kind of minusculely rotate from side to side. You have a hinge and a rotation in the shoulder. You have pretty much the same articulation of a hinge and a rotation in the elbow and the knees. The forearms and hands are all one solid piece, so no wrist rotation. Hip can kick forward, kick to the side. There's a ball joint there. Can't really go back because of the tails. You do have a thigh swivel, and then, like I said, you have a hinge and rotation in the knee. But yeah, all in all, I think he looks really good. He comes with this Riddler staff accessory, which I think looks pretty cool. Wish it was a little bit longer, but not a big deal. And then you have this thing that I still don't really know what this is. I guess it's some kind of tablet just for him to hold. There's a handle on it just so he can hold it, but it's some kind of, you know, technological device of some kind. I don't know, like an iPad or something. And then he's got this gun here with the radar dish. I don't know, maybe he's jamming a signal or broadcasting riddles across the airwaves. Who knows? You could come up with something for that. But I like the staff. That's obviously my favorite accessory. And I think for the most part, he looks pretty good. So, very happy with the Riddler. But let's go ahead. Let's move on to Man-Bat. Now, yes, he is a repaint. I guess technically he's molded in new plastic for the most part, but he looks really, really good. The blue paint on the wings and the ears, I think, is really sharp and a beautiful contrast with the white. And then you have this little bit of fluorescent orange here that just kind of pops against those colors as well. Just all 3 of these colors work really well together. They painted his little toes, which looks really good. The head's really painted nice. Head can swivel from side to side, limited, but it can. You have that really nice hinge and swivel in the shoulders there, as well as the elbow. And then you just peg the wings into the bottom of the forearm. Nothing in the waist. And he's got a ball joint in the hip. And then he has a thigh swivel, but then the rest is all one solid piece. And you can definitely tell that this part was painted orange and this part was painted orange. But the hips themselves were actually molded in orange. So that's a separate piece. And you can see there's a little bit of a difference there in the color, but it's not super noticeable. He looks really great. I really, really think he looks good. If we compare him very quickly with the other Man-Bat, you can see, while they're both good, and I do really like this one, I would say the heads are both painted very nice, but that painting like the inside webbing of the wings is a big deal. And that's something that I wish they would have applied. This lighter brown on here would have really made it pop. He's got the same issue with the pants. You can see some of the paint's almost missing here, but the hips were definitely molded in blue plastic. So I really like both of them, but I might have to give the edge to the newer one just because he has more paint applications, and that's both sides, which is really impressive as well. And that is just really, it really pops on the figure. The blue, the white, and the orange all really work well together, and that blue just looks so good on the wings. So I'm really happy I decided to pick this up. So I'm going to move him back over. So his accessories, he's got these claws. You can go ahead and pop these on. They fit pretty well. They fit really in between the hand and where the wings start, so that's good that they actually made them equipable. But yeah, I mean, they're okay. I mean, he's got kind of weird Wolverine claws, almost like a Freddy Krueger claw or something. I don't need it. It's okay. You know, I'm happy with just the Man-Bat with the wings. I think his natural, you know, claws or talons, whatever you want to call them, they're good enough for me. And then he comes with this Batman piece. Whatever. I don't really care about that. I've got a ton of those, and I don't really care for them to begin with. But that's not the reason I picked the figure up. He looks great. Riddler looks great. Man-Bat hanging out in the background. But yeah, really, I can't recommend both of these enough. I think they both look fantastic. I think they did a really nice job with both of them. Even though they're kind of repaints slash retools, I think they're definitely both worth adding to your collection. And if you can find him, of course. I don't think he should be too difficult to find. I've seen him in Target since I picked him up, or I should say since Rye sent it to me. I still have never seen a Riddler in stores, but I've seen other people reporting him more frequently now, so hopefully whoever wants one can find one, because I definitely think they're great, and I really hope this line is doing well, because I like it. I feel like the releases are slowing down, and it could just be with everything that's going on in the world right now, and I totally get that. And I can wait. I have no problem waiting, but I just hope it doesn't mean the line is not doing well, so they're kind of slowly shutting it down. I hope, knock on wood, that it's doing well and will continue, because I really like these figures. I think they do a nice job, and the price point is great. I mean, for what they cost, the figures are really, really good, so I'm happy with them. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.